This episode of Techno Buffalo is brought to you by Harry's. What's going on, guys? I'm Mark Linsanga from Techno Buffalo, and today we'll be taking a look at these two beautiful Android Wear devices, the Moto 360 and the LG G Watch R, and go over which smartwatch deserves a spot on your wrist. If you've been holding off on getting an Android Wear smartwatch that's not square and blocky, you have two options to choose from. The newly released LG G Watch R, which I've been using for the past week now, and the Moto 360, which we've already reviewed. So to get the hardware and specs out of the way, the Moto 360 is equipped with a 1.56-inch circular IPS LCD display with a resolution of 320 by 290 and a pixel density of 205 ppi. It's packing a 320 mAh battery, 4 GB of internal storage, 512 MB of RAM, and it's using the TI OMAP 3 processor. It has a built-in ambient light sensor for automatic brightness, a heart rate monitor, pedometer, and probably one of the coolest features is the wireless charging. It's dust and water resistance with an IP67 rating and comes in either black or silver, and it's only going for $250. The LG G Watch R, on the other hand, is equipped with a 1.3-inch circular plastic OLED display with a resolution of 320 by 320, which means that the G Watch R is about 20% more sharper than the Moto 360. It's packing a pretty big 410 mAh battery, 4 GB of internal storage, and 512 MB of RAM like the Moto 360, though the G Watch R is packing a 1.2 GHz Snapdragon 400 processor. It has a 9-axis gyro, accelerometer, compass, heart rate monitor, and a barometer for calculating your elevation. In terms of software, Google isn't letting any manufacturers customize Android Wear the way they do Android for phones and tablets, so everything looks and feels the same, of course other than the watch faces. Yes, you get more options on the G Watch R, but they don't look as good as what's offered on the Moto 360. Performance and day-to-day use, I didn't really notice any difference between the two devices other than the battery life, which we will talk about later in the video. Both displays are sharp enough to where I won't need to squint at my watch, and I haven't had any problems replying to emails, messages, or checking the weather on either device. Android Wear still isn't the powerful wearable platform Google wants it to be, but it's getting there. Let's take a quick break from this video and thank our friends over at Harry's. Did you know the month of November is upon us? Are you growing out an epic handlebar mustache? Harrys.com is the official razor partner for Movember and will be there for you for the entire hairy month. Whether or not you're going to grow out your mo with Harry's, you can get an amazing shave and do good by supporting Movember's quest to fund research on important men's health issues. Their starter shave set starts at just $15 that includes the razor, 3 blades, and your choice of Harry shave cream or their new foaming shave gel. I'm that type of guy who likes cream. Anyways, Harry also released their shave moisturizer. Go to Harrys.com now and Harry's will give you $5 off if you type in the code TECHNO with your first purchase. That's HARRYS.com and enter the coupon code TECHNO at checkout for $5 off and change the way you shave forever. By the way, there's free shipping. With similar specs across the different Android Wear smartwatches, design plays a huge part when deciding which one to buy. Both the Moto 360 and the G Watch R are encased in stainless steel frames. However, the G Watch R features the classic wristwatch design, while the 360 offers more of a modern circular bezel-less timepiece. I love the fact that the G Watch R looks so much like an ordinary wristwatch, but I feel like the Moto 360 looks nicer because of its larger bezel-less display. The screen resolution might be a bit lower, but swiping and tapping the 360 screen is a much smoother and seamless experience. In terms of battery life, the Moto 360 has a 320 mAh battery and offers wireless charging with the included dock, which the LG G Watch R doesn't offer. The G Watch R does have a bigger 410 mAh battery, which so far is pretty impressive. It'll last about a full day with about 40 to 45% battery remaining before I head to bed at around 11 p.m., while the Moto 360 will last a full 8-hour workday with about 20% battery remaining. The Qi wireless charging on the Moto 360 is awesome, and I wish the G Watch R offered the same feature, but unfortunately you won't be getting that feature. Nonetheless, that bigger battery makes up for it, so the G Watch R wins here. So to sum it all up for you guys, at the end of the day, it'll depend on how much you want to spend on a smartwatch. The Moto 360 is going for $249, while the G Watch R is going for $50 more at $300. The price difference between the two is pretty significant, and while they mostly function the same and run the same OS, it's up to you whether you want a more classy watch like the G Watch R or a more modern timepiece like the Moto 360. I personally would go for the Moto 360 since I like how it looks and feels on my wrist, and it's more affordable too. If you're in the Android ecosystem and you're looking for a smartwatch, you can't go wrong with either device. Both look absolutely gorgeous, and Android Wear is getting better and better throughout the months. Anyways, that's it for this video, guys. Make sure to check us out at technobuffalo.com for the latest and greatest tech news. And as always, I'm Mark Linsanga from Techno Buffalo. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and if you guys would like to see more, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below. And we'd like to play video games every now and then in this office, so make sure to check us out at twitch.tv/technobuffalo, and we hope to see you guys there.